shit off. Stop it. Stop the title. Stop. Alright. Welcome to Junk Music Reviews. I've got to fucking call out Muse. I have kept myself under wraps as far as being super strict and overcritical of albums. But finally, I find an album that is worth the negative attention I'm about to fucking shine on it. Muse dropped their latest album, Simulation Theory. Most of you have probably already heard it and absorbed it, and I'm happy you did. If you like that, I'm sorry. If you like that album, I'm sorry. I've been a Muse fan. They've been around a long fucking time. Matt Bellamy is old as shit. Like he's been around a long fucking time. And to me, they're just shamelessly selling out now in their old age. I figure like you've made enough money now and have had a successful career that you don't have to blatantly fucking rip off other musicians' styles and try to make this fusion album. What I got playing now is fucking Algorithm. And let's talk about how fucking pretentious this album is. That they're gonna drop a music video for every song. And that's not that that's not cool or a good thing or anything like that. It's just that they're playing on the same fucking thing. If you hear Algorithm, literally the first thing I thought was Kavinsky. And if you haven't heard Kavinsky, you've heard his production on Childish Gambino's American Royalty mixtape, R.I.P. He has singles, Odd Look. The same production that you heard on R.I.P. is on the movie Drive that you hear in the beginning. That song's called Night Call. He's an 80s themed producer. And if you haven't heard Kavinsky, he's obviously a fucking fan of Daft Punk. And you've heard of fucking Daft Punk, right? Yes, I'm sure you have. We got fucking Algorithm playing here, and to me, it just sounds like Tron. And to me, at this point, the whole 80s thing has been fucking exhausted. Let's think about all the things that we've gotten with It coming back, Stranger Things. Like literally, there's 1,000,005 references to the 80s now. And again, Kavinsky already dropped an album that was entirely 80s themed with a music video to go with it. And granted, he's more underground and more internet music listeners would have listened to something like Kavinsky. But again, we got the Tron soundtrack back in the day and we got a music video called fucking Tron Legacy with it. And it's not even just this song that's a ripoff, because there are other sounds throughout this. And I'm gonna get into these songs later. But not even fucking Terry Crews could fucking make this music video better. I mean, what's so unique about you taking the workout scene from fucking Rocky and putting Terry Crews in it as the scientist, teacher, and the person working out? Like literally this entire album from the beginning is a massive dead meme. Basically, Matt Bellamy is your 45-year-old parents who are sharing a meme that you saw on Reddit 2 fucking years ago. Because that's what's happening here. After all this fucking time, you're just now going to get on this fucking 80s theme bandwagon. And then, to me, how are they any better than fucking Maroon 5? How are you any better than Maroon 5 at this point? Because it's pretty much mostly Matt Bellamy and then a shit ton of fucking production and dudes holding fucking instruments. And again, I know Muse fans say, well, they got rock songs. They're not really doing the fucking music they used to. And I mean actual Muse fans that heard shit like Nights of Sidonia, Time Is Running Out, maybe the rendition of Feeling Good, that Matt Bellamy does. It's fantastic. And granted, I'm not hating on them or saying that they lack talent. Like, Matt Bellamy has a fucking beautiful voice. They have great epic music on fucking Nights of Sidonia. They're phenomenal. So the fact that they have to sell out to do this is ridiculous. And I know I feel like I've been yelling and getting really fucking hyped about this album. Or in a negative way hyped. And it's because I am. But, I don't know. Zack, I talked about it because I was gonna help him. I was gonna have him help me make this video and get in on it with me because I feel like he listens to a lot of electronica, that he should feel like that this album is a ripoff. But we ran out of time and whatnot. And he did make a point that with rock, dying or dying in popularity. Really, we're just seeing a trend in music. It'll come back around. All things do. That's why 80s music is coming back around. They kind of have to change and do more things. What I have a problem with is them not, I don't know, giving credit, or to me they're just shamelessly jacking. Because I get, like, let's take it to hip-hop, a genre that we're all very familiar with and is very fresh on us because there's so much of it now. And it's the most popular genre in the world. Or at least the United States anyway. Kendrick Lamar has to do some trends within rap. Logic does. A lot of rappers do that. But they don't flow by it, and that's basically what they've done with this entire album. Now the song that we got playing is The Dark Side, and it's not any different from Algorithm. It's just an emotional 80s song, and it's not, I mean, it's a shit ton of fucking production. I mean, let's, moving on to fucking Pressure. They got a music video of this. This is probably their biggest single that they've had on the album. And let's be honest, this song, if anything, is... The music video itself is kind of a fucking ripoff. Because, like, it's an 80s dance. Like, it's Back to the Future, and they're playing music that is super poppy. With, like, there's even, like, clearly fake fucking trumpets in there. That is not anything different, again, than what fucking Maroon 5 has given us. And let's take it back to a band that I think's kind of sold out, but at least has a little bit more fucking respect than Muse has. Fall Out Boy. That they have a school dance video. And this song is pretty much it. And again, they're just relying solely on fucking Terry Crews guest starring in it, I guess. I don't know. This is probably the poorest song on here. I will say that they do use more natural instruments and use more than just, again, Matt Bellamy's voice. I say his name over and over again. I'm not going to say any other member of the band, even though I know them, because again, I've listened to them a long time, for the sole fact that they are just collecting a paycheck. I think they're fucking collecting a paycheck. I'm just gonna fucking say it. We got Propaganda, and they try to get fucking cute and political. That's another thing that they're doing. To me, I'm all for, especially in a time like now where you would need to be political. I'm all for it, you know. But it doesn't matter to me if it's just them following a fucking trend. They're doing it just because everyone else is doing it now. Like, oh, they saw This Is America. They're like, what if we did that, except we cast the kid of Stranger Things or some shit like that, and then make a music video for him. It's basically what this fucking song speaks to me. Then they get like fucking Timbaland to do the production on it, and I guess it's them throwing a big name out there. And if you don't know who Timbaland is, you're probably, or Timbaland, however the fuck that you heard him. The reason why I'm saying the multiple versions is because he's almost irrelevant now. He's done a lot of work with Justin Timberlake. If you remember One Republic, he basically discovered them, and then in his heyday he worked with Missy Elliott when he still had fucking respect for himself. At this point now, I find Timbaland to be the Wayne Brady of rap producers, because Timbaland hasn't made an actual rap beat in fucking years. He's produced for One Republic. I won't hate on it for Justin Timberlake because I fucking love JT. But to me, if anything, it's just fucking cheap. You're just taking rap and it's like, hey, what if we fucking threw this in there? To me, it's like a show that uses a guest appearance for no other reason than having a fucking guest appearance on there. Let's say like Shaq and fucking Grown Ups. Like, there's like, the only thing that's funny about that is that it's fucking Shaq with hair doing anything other than playing basketball. This is fucking cheap and garbage. God, like, and what breaks my heart most about that is, again, it's seeing not only Muse sell out, but Timbaland sell out. Like, at least Missy Elliott kind of like retired and like lost a bunch of weight and is like doing other shit now. So I get that, but I wish he would just either fucking retire or actually support other music that is worth the time. Because I'm ranting and there's not a lot of difference in this album. Granted, it's a tight 11 tracks. And it's not as short as, say, Vince Staples, where his was like, I believe it's like 30 minutes. This is about an hour. And they do have a deluxe version that have acoustic versions, live versions. There's even acoustic gospel versions of songs. Like to me, it's just fucking unnecessary. If anything, it's just putting extra shit to get extra streams, because now you took 11 songs and you've turned it into a 21 track double album. If that isn't reaching for fucking streaming views, I don't know what is. See, next to the album, Something Human, and to me this is like the next big song on the fucking album or whatever. And it's Matt Bellamy with a lot of production. And then they still the same fucking song format as the alternative pop group band, maybe Fun. I don't know what to fucking call them. But again, and the video is just Matt Bellamy driving. So they say that they're going to have a music video for every song, but it's really going to be epic driving. And again, Kavinsky already did that with Odd Look. Night Call, it's already been fucking done, so it's not even a new trope. So why make a music video for every song if you're just gonna steal from other people? Then there's Thought Contagion, and again, to me, more swag jacking and song theft. What's so bad about this is that they didn't even steal from anyone good. They stole from fucking Imagine Dragons. It's the same fucking format. It's, well, at least with this one, again, they use natural instruments, heavy guitar, then some chanting, like, sound like, a bunch of oh in the background. Whoa, whoa. Like, that's all this is here. That's all I'm fucking hearing with half this song. Thought Contagion. And I will say it's a little fun to chant, and they do a better job at what Imagine Dragons does. So, it kind of sounds like I went hard on this song, and I am. I still think it's garbage. At least the trash that they picked from, they recycled, they made it better. And we get more songs like The Big Down, and this is another one that they remix. And I'm gonna pretty much end on this. I was upset throughout this, and getting a little bit of the build up to the album, I had high hopes, because I do like 80s electronica. I just thought, I don't know what I expected, but I guess I expected them to at least to be a little bit more original about it. And again, just redoing a bunch of songs with a live, an acoustic gospel, an acoustic version, an alternate reality version, which really you take Matt Bellamy's voice and all you're doing is just putting new production. It's fucking cheap. And you're just trying to get views. And it's fucking sad. And we see one of the most talented bands, British bands that we've gotten in our generation, completely sell out. Is ridiculous. And then to me, there's no reason. I feel like they would make money at this point in their career, even just going around touring or doing whatever, or just making new versions. Now you've cemented yourself and have longevity, something that other rock bands don't have. So then you steal from others and just call it your own. It's not good for rock, and it's not good for music. I know a lot of people like it, and it's because you're just super into pop music, and I'm sorry. This album gets like a 20% from me. It's like a 2. And what's crazy, I think I've done 16 of these videos. This will be 16, 17 or 18, I don't know. I'm still under 20, and this is the worst one that I've ever gotten. So tell me, I really want to hear what you think. Am I wrong to be this upset? I feel like I make valid points. Make sure to like, subscribe. As always, track Zack, my boy. He'll have a playlist down below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JagSays. And I'll see you next time. This really made me want to fucking quit. Because I know I said I stopped, but again, I'm drunk and I'm still on this rant. But what do you think about them doing this? Do you think that they're just trying to survive? And is them surviving for the sake of surviving actually helping rock? Let me know. Goodbye.